Hey folks, Simon with your Tao Daily for Thursday, the 27th of March, 2025. Thursday was a mixed session for markets. The S&P and Nasdaq both settling a little lower. Nasdaq was down a little over 0.5%. S&P was down about 0.25%. As I said, it was a mixed sort of a day. If you have a look at the market map, it was a bit of a patchwork quilt of colour. Even amongst the Mag 7, Microsoft was flat, Apple was stronger, Amazon and Tesla up a bit. Nvidia, semiconductors generally very weak, Google and Meta both weaker as well. Financials were mixed, healthcare was mixed, consumer defensives were strong, utilities were generally stronger, energy was down. And with software and semiconductors both down, tech was generally weaker as well. So we didn't see quite the same strength of flows that we've seen the last couple of days in or out of the various sectors, which is like why I said mixed sort of a day. Now, looking at the S&P 500, the scenario that I highlighted yesterday as a potential possibility is still valid, because what's happened is in today's market action, this bar here, we came down, we filled that gap like to the penny, we touched the bottom of the support level, and this SPY closed pretty close to where it opened. So we've got this little doji candle forming. Dojis can often represent indecision in the market. And looking at the flow of funds the last few days, I think indecision is the word of the day to describe how market participants are behaving. We saw a couple of large moves in the market. General Motors was weaker. General Motors lost over 7%, big gap down. This is on the tariff news. You might think that General Motors would be a beneficiary of tariffs on foreign cars, but it's a little bit more complex than that, because General Motors, their supply chain they've got a lot of cross-border supply chains, all right, which will impact their input costs. Conversely, we had stocks like Hertz was up 22%, Avis was up over 20%. The theory that car rentals may become more. Elsewhere, dollar was quiet, bonds were quiet, precious metals were very strong. Gold futures made a new all-time high. Silver futures, not a new all-time high, but a new cycle high. They went up in a straight line, closing up by over 3% today. Silver is now broken above this resistance level, used it as support, and of course it's launched higher since then. But I think what's of main interest at the moment is how SPY responds into the end of the week tomorrow, whether this support level will hold. That would keep alive the hopes of a fuller retracement back into this ambush zone tomorrow. A retest to this prior low is on the cards. That's what I got for you today, folks. I hope it helps, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Thank you.